Hello YouTube and my dear friends. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the power of water. I will try to explain why you should not take your water lightly, and water has this absorption power. It absorbs energy, and then you can use that energy to then you know bring things in your life. You can use it for manifestation, right? So this video is going to be very important, and this is going to change your perspective about water which you drink every day. And then in the end, I'm going to give you a very specific technique which is very easy and you can use on a day-to-day basis to change your life for good. And I will demonstrate it to you how I use it. I'm currently using it to bring something in my life, right? And by the way, guys, we don't share on this channel what we are trying to manifest. We just share our journeys, our learnings, and we try to help each other out, right? So having said that, let me just begin by giving you this understanding how I came across this knowledge. So there are two great movies which everybody should watch, right? And this is my personal recommendation. One is The Secret by Rhonda Barnes, which everybody knows, but one is a little less known. It's called What the Bleep. What the Bleep, where Dr. Joe Dispenza was initially featured, and I came to learn about his work from What the Bleep. Amazing movie. It's about quantum physics mainly, but there's a section in the movie where they talk about the power of water and what kind of experiments one specific scientist called Dr. Masaru Emoto. Dr. Masaru Emoto. I will put the name here in text. Check him out. He is working on this specific things. So being a biochemical engineer myself, I can relate to this. So he was doing all these experiments, where he was having these different petri dishes. Petri dish is just like a dish of glass, right? And in that dish, using a micro pipette, which just basically kind of a tube which pours water, he was pouring water in these petri dishes, right? And then the experiment was very simple. In few of the dishes, they were saying positive words of love, gratitude. So the dish is there and they're just speaking over it. Positive words, love, I love you. I'm so thankful that I can see this water droplet over here. I bless you with all the energy, all the positive words, all the vibrations of love and gratitude, right? And on few of the dishes, not one, multiple, they did negative talking. They cursed the water. They basically gave all the bad words, right? You're not needed, you're not worthy, nobody cares for you, etc., etc. Just speaking to the water in few of these dishes, right? So very simple. They had, for example, 10 dishes. In 5 dishes they gave words of love and gratitude. They speak over the dishes, the water droplets in those dishes, words of love and gratitude. And in the remaining 5, it's all hate and curse. Then they let it freeze in a freezer, right? And then they studied the crystal structures formed under the microscope, the crystal formations that happened. Now you will be amazed, and this is where the magic comes in, right? We live in this physical world, but there's a lot lot between us going on. There's a lot of radio waves, x-rays going on which we don't see and which has an impact on us. Now this is what is the result of this experiment. As a result of the vibrations of love and gratitude, there were beautiful crystal structures formed in those plates where they have spoken love and gratitude. And in the ones where they have cursed the plates, they were like abrupt, very bad, dirty crystal structures formed. Now this goes on to prove that your words have energy, right? And water absorbs this energy in the form of vibrations, right? And if you just apply this very simple physics principle that like attracts like, which Newton discovered, right? It's Newtonian physics. Like attracts like. If you give positive vibrations to water and then drink that water, those vibrations will attract the like things in you, and as a result you will attract those similar frequencies from around you, right? So this is just very simple explanation based on two frequencies, two very opposite frequencies of love and hate. Now imagine this, that whatever we are creating in the universe has an emotional signature. There's a sign for it. For example, you want a particular job What you actually want is not that job, you want the emotions related to that job, right? And there's an emotional signature existing for that. So for example, you feel amazing if you're having that job, going to work, meeting these amazing people, delivering on this great projects which are having a massive impact on the life of people. This is the emotional signature. Job is nothing, the emotional signature is everything. Now when you speak that emotional signature to water, the water will absorb that, right? That's the basic. And don't please, that's my understanding. You can have your different understanding. It works, it works for a lot of people. If you do a empirical data analysis, meaning a data of a population, for example, if 100 people have tried it, 80 people out of those 100 have seen it working. So this is empirical data, right? And if the data suggests something, I take it seriously. So I don't have to know how it works, I just know that it works for most people, and it will work for you if you just give it the benefit of doubt and try it, right? So that's the logic. Don't just question everything in the comments. Try to use it. I'm trying to help you out, and I'm trying to use these things myself to improve my life, and I'm just sharing the knowledge over here, right? So having said that, now if you give words the emotional signatures of the things you want, just speak with those emotional signatures with love and gratitude, you are bound to attract those positive people, circumstances, and events which will help you bring those things in your life. That's the explanation, right? And do watch the movie What the Bleep if you want to understand this more clearly, but I will or you can just watch it, The Water Experiment by Masaru Emoto. You can also get it by reading it, right? But how now, having known this, how can you use this in your life, right? How can you practically use this, and how do I use this? So you can do it in whichever way I want. I'll just tell you what works for me, and I use it for very simple things. When we come about law of attraction and manifestation, it's not like you want to be this person who's ultra successful and blah 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 blah, like Elon Musk, right? You want to do it, you do it for your whatever reason, but the idea here is that to live in sync, to synchronize your energies with the energies of the universe, right? And to have a great experience of life. That is why I create these videos for. It's not for the things will be attracted automatically to you because your vibration changes, right? And that's why all the spiritual leaders, you'll always find them wealthy, rich, having great relationships, right? Jesus was a millionaire, as it is said by Rhonda Barnes, right? I don't know, but it's been said. You see, look at Krishna in India. He was a king, right? Buddha was a king. Although he renounced everything, that's a different story. But wealth is naturally attracted. Good things are naturally attracted. So we don't do it for just for that ultimate goal of success. We do it to synchronize energies with the energies of the environment and to have an amazing life experience. So that is the reason why we want to learn law of attraction, apply these techniques. So again, sorry, I'm blabbering over here. Just wanted to give you this message. But coming back to the thing, how can you use it? So I do it on a glass bottle. I got these bottles from Home Center. They're very good bottles. And whatever I want, I use this tape. It's called a paper tape, right? So this is a tape. It's a paper tape. You can basically use it for multiple things. I use it to stick things on the walls because it doesn't leave a stain, but I also use this tape to put it on my bottle here, right? So I'll just cover what I have written over here because I don't want to share, right? But it is something I have written. I've just put the tape, and on the tape I can write, right? And when I write, I just speak with positive emotions, this as much as I can. The best is to do it in the night and then drink the water and sleep, but I do it as much as I can. Whenever I'm drinking water, I'm speaking over the statements I've written with positive love and gratitude, like it has already been done, given to me by the universe, and then I drink this water. This is a very simple way I use it. You can use it in whichever way you want. I don't have any recommendations what kind of bottles to buy. Generally, glass bottles are beautiful bottles according to me, and you just see the water, so it just you kind of connect more with it, right? And you can directly see the statement. So for example, what I have written, and you can just speak over it. And we are assuming that the positive vibrations are then transferred to water, and we're believing that water has this energy with these emotional signatures, and when you're taking it, automatically in days and months to come, your life will start transforming, because you will attract the people, events, and things which you will connect to. And by the way, guys, I am a scientific guy. I have a PhD in biochemical engineering. So I do it because I like reading books, especially on this subject, and I actually like sharing ideas. But if you just apply the basic first principle, what will it do? Since you have this consciousness, this awareness now, it will activate your reticular activating system, the RAS in your brain. The function of RAS is to filter the things what you are intending for, right? So for example, if you're intending this particular thing which I want, for example, a great job, you are then filtering out the things. You're just screening the environment and looking out for people who can get you that, making connections with them, talking to them, having a conversation, etc., etc. So that's how it works. That's one of the explanation how it works. But there is also a metaphysical explanation. Whichever way it is, you don't have to know how it works. You have to just use it. And I will again give this caveman analogy, which I learned from Scott Adams. Right? If you give a cell phone to a caveman and the caveman dials a number, it will work. The caveman does not have to know how the cell phone works for it to work. It will just work because that's the technology. Rightwise, consider this as a technology and use it. Don't question it. Don't discuss it with anyone who will bring doubt to you, because then it will not work for you and you've just lost something, right? So don't do it. Use it, and let me know in the comment section below if you see any benefits of it and how do you feel about this video. And guys, let me know in the comment section below if you face any problems or how you're finding these videos. I really love seeing the comments and all the love and appreciation and love you're showing for this channel. Well, until next time, take care, bye bye, and I'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching.